SportsZone with Jake Jones and Jacob Russo starts now.
We are the Alto Aurelia cheerleaders. You're watching SportsZone on KCAU-TV. The highlights start right now.
Thanks for the assist, ladies. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the KCAU-TV Sports Zone. I'm Jake Jones, riding shotgun with me, the one, the only, Jacob Russo.
We have a big night of offense, defense, and special teams from all around Siouxland. The question is, though, who will bring home our Player of the Week award?
Well, before we get to that, let's get things rolling with our Woodhouse Game of the Week, a Class A showdown. Previously ranked Alto Aurelia playing host to number 7 at South O'Brien. The 2-0 Wolverines looking to remain unbeaten and send Alto Aurelia into a 2-game losing streak. The Warriors, winners of the past 2 matchups going back to 2015. Let's see how it goes tonight in Aurelia. First quarter, Wolverines' Tristan Wilson takes the carry and some nice footwork there. Gets him 22 yards, but the drive stalls out. Warriors with the ball now near the end zone. Logan McCoy trying to get in the long way as he dives, but they say he stepped out beforehand. They go for it on the next play on 4th. Can't convert. Still no score. Second quarter, Warriors with it again. Anthony Creer takes it, but is gobbled up by the defense, and just insult to injury here as he fumbles the ball. There's a whistle as the refs get together. They give the ball back to Alto Aurelia, but they can't do anything with it, and the Wolverines take over. South O'Brien giving it to the workhorse, Tristan Wilson, and this is play of the night, folks. 83 yards to the house. Wilson's 6th touchdown of the season. Defensive battle. South O'Brien getting the shutout, 15-0. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Jacob will announce our nominees for next week's Woodhouse Game of the Week in our 10 o'clock sportscast.
Now we're going to move from the northern counties down to the metro for the rivalry of the night. Sioux City North, Sioux City West, both searching for their first win of the season tonight. And West has won the last 2 years of this matchup. Can the Wolverines make it 3 in a row? Final minute of the first half, West up 13-7. Brady Vavrunik keeps his feet moving as he plows in to give North the 14-13 lead at the halftime break. Under 3 to go in the third. Caleb French lost one up to Michael Duax. He's going to fall into the end zone. That puts West back up 19-14. Next drive for the Stars. Gavin Hogg takes the snap. He finds Dante Hansen. He's going to beat both safeties. He's going to take it the rest of the way for the 90-yard score. That put North back in front, and that is your final, folks. North gets revenge and their first win of the season with a 2019 victory.
Now down to South Sioux. The Cardinals looking to get back on the winning track, hosting Omaha Gross. And the first drive for the Cougars in the red zone. Jake McGregor avoiding the pressure and the jump pass a la Tim Tebow to Gage Mill. Puts Gross Catholic up 6-0. Next Cougars possession on the 1. McGregor to Dylan Felty and just gets that little toe tap there. Little style points there at 1. 13-0 early. South Sioux looking for an answer though. Jake Aiken rolls out to his right. Tyler Knowles, he's down the sideline. You can't see him. He's too fast. But Omaha Gross picking up their first win of the season over South Sioux tonight. 54-25.
Let's head east to Mobile now. Woodbury Central looking to put a stop to Galen Catholic's perfect season at home. We're going to pick it up in the second half. Wildcats ball. Jace Manker blow. Klingon Smith, he takes it 20 yards for the first down and then some. But Galen is not going to let it happen again. Derek Von Arb sacks Manker for the 4-yard loss. Jay's ball now. Ryan Livermore, the QB, is going to get the snap. He hands it off, and that man is going to scamper 23 yards for the score. That's Jacob Nemmers. And, that's not a score. Excuse me. Later on in the drive, Livermore drops back, and he's going to go to Ethan Herbst, who makes it for a 20-yard gain. Woodbury Central takes this defensive battle 14-2.
And now we move on to 8-man action. Remsen St. Mary, number 2 in the state, looking to make it 4 straight years with a win over Kingsley Pearson. Right from the first quarter, Kingsley ball, Keegan Bainbridge, the short pass to David Schmidt, runs it in to play good for 37 yards. Pretty lucky to get him down. St. Mary's ball here, Blaine Harpino, we've seen him on the diamond, takes the run up the middle, 12-yard gain. And now it's out to the 28-yard gain. It's still St. Mary's ball. Harpenow hands it to Alex Schroeder. Takes it the outside, and, well, he gets the score, and he pays for it. And lots of scoring in this one for RSM. They win 61-2. We have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. Got a ton more games, plus our Player of the Night award at the end of the show. Stay in the zone.